Hello and welcome back to my channel once again. I am Tom and this is Cara-In-PvP inside of the game Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. I haven't uploaded a video for a while because I was a little busy, as I shall explain. First clip is my second time in PvP, which is the one that's playing right now, sped up to 300% speed along with the other two clips, which are my third and fourth time in PvP, just to make the video a little bit shorter. So, what have I learned during my time doing the PvP? Well, sometimes when you have, say, 72 people like the current clip, it can become a bit of what I like to call a clusterfuck of just, But it's all good fun. I mean, you've got 48 targets to choose from, which is members of the both opposing teams, so obviously 3 grand companies, 3-way fights, fantastic fun. Fighting over the Icebound Tomb list to try and get points required, trying to steal the other team's monoliths. But yes. Anyway, during my time doing the PvP, I have learned a few things and also adjusted my gameplay a little bit, as you will see as the video progresses. The reason why this has taken so long is I haven't actually done that much PvP the past week, due to the fact that after a bit of research and finding out a few things about PvP gear, such as it comes with a stat called Morale, which is designed to increase your item level inside of a PvP zone. Unfortunately, the Duty Roulette Frontlines, which is the main type of PvP that a lot of people like to do, morale stat doesn't actually affect this. The morale stat only affects the PvP zones known as the Fold and the Feast, from everything that I've read so far. So I took a few days of not doing PvP and just continuously spam farmed Alexander Midas full party raid to gear up, which otherwise known as A5, 6, 7 and 8 respectively. So yes, first the clip playing now and the second clip that follows, my gear doesn't really change much, but in clip 4 I've got you will notice a difference in gear, and you'll also notice my action bars are different, some of them with a few more macros written out, just to make my gameplay a little bit, I would say for me it's more fluid, but other people might say it's more time delaying and they don't like it. But obviously everybody plays their own style, everybody plays their own way. So yeah, that's why it's taken quite a while to do a new video. Now obviously I'm not going to be talking through the whole video because this is near 15 minutes long. And I'm not talking for 15 minutes straight. That's not going to happen. So just a quick rundown of the things I have learned. Well, Paladins are a pain in the ass. They're just too strong in defense. Astrologians are probably the worst healers to try and kill. Oh yeah, I just died. Haha, what fun. Sorry. Yes. No, it's a tricky one. I mean, the PvP that you get to do on a daily basis, the Duty Roulette Frontlines, it's got the shortest queue time of the PvP options, and it is good fun. I do enjoy it, but it's not as intense as PvP I've done in other games. For example, World of Warcraft used to be a big PvPer, and WoW, I loved the arena, the small 2v2s and 3v3s, and that was just fantastic. They were brilliant fun. But the one thing I like about Final Fantasy PvP is the way they've done it is when you're in the Duty Roulette, you can't see other players' names. So if one of the enemy team is constantly being an arse, you only see what class they're playing. It doesn't tell you their name, so you can't get this toxic recom that you get from World of Warcraft, say. Because I know a lot of people in World of Warcraft used to get annoyed with a certain enemy player, and they go on the map and they bring up the leaderboard and that, and they go, "Oh, that person that's their name," and that's their round, right, that's fine. And then as soon as the battle's over, they log out, they create a character for the round and just hurl abuse at the person and then leave, which, no. But luckily with that, you can't get there on Final Fantasy XIV, which is, to be honest, the better way of doing it. In the video clip you're seeing now, instead of it being 72 players in total, there is only 24, so it's 3 teams of 8, which isn't such a big clusterfuck as such. It's a little bit more tactical, but obviously you've got smaller, less things to go for. But it's more my style. I prefer the smaller PvP, because one of my least favourite things in World of Warcraft was the Alteric Valley one, the 40v40. I hated it. But you give me a good old 10v10, cap the flag, and I was happy. But no, this PvP to me is, the way they've done it is fantastic. The content of PvP in Final Fantasy XIV compared to other games does lack a little bit. There's not enough incentive to get everybody to do PvP and to do a hardcore. So for me, it's lacking a little bit, but it is fun if you enjoy beating the snot out of other players, and if you enjoy trying to do a little bit of teamwork and stuff like that. But everybody has their own opinion. My opinion is what I've just put forward, and I'm sure as I progress more through PvP and do more of it, and hopefully eventually try the feast side of it, and I'll be able to comment and do that. But at the moment, every time I've queued for the feast, I've been sat in the queue for 2-3 odd hours, and it's like, I'm not getting anywhere. So I sort of give up and just go, no. Hey, I've talked for about half the video so far. That's gotta be some kind of record for me. Anyway, I'm going to leave you to enjoy the rest of this clip and to enjoy the final clip. So yes, this is my 3rd time in PvP playing at the moment. The next clip is my 4th time, and that's again 72 players, 3 teams of 24. So I shall leave you with that. So yeah, here comes some music for you. Ta-ta.